How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and you know what time it is. It is time for the joke of the day. If you're new to this channel, we do this 5 days out the work week. You probably had you maybe had a stressful day, and you want to come to my channel so you can watch my videos, plus hear one of my corny jokes. So here it comes. I would love to get paid to sleep. It would be a dream job. Come on. But anyways, what we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about AMC. They had some recent news that I want to go over with you guys. And we're also going to be talking about GME. We're going to be seeing how well it's been working in those support and resistance areas and how you could have taken advantage of some opportunities. And I'm going to be doing these through the technical analysis, and then afterwards we're going to be going through the AMC big time catalyst that's actually going to be going into effect tomorrow. I never usually mention this, but I do have timestamps down below as well, so to make it easier for you if you want to see certain portions of the video. So let's get into it. All right, so we're going to be doing a quick technical analysis for AMC. So first, let's take a look at what was going down yesterday, which we're going to only be looking at the support and the resistance areas. So we could see right here from yesterday, we have some solid support here right around this $13.16 area that held up fairly well. And one of the things we need to look at as well is also the resistance area. So the resistance area ended up getting up to it in the morning sessions, but was never able to actually retouch that particular area for the rest of the day, which was literally here at around $13, and let's call that 60 cents. Okay, so we can also see as we went into the after hours yesterday, we had a strong move to the upside and then meeting a resistance area here at $14, and let's call that 15 cents. So these are things to be aware of. So now let's take a look what was going down in the pre-market today. So if we take a look at the pre-market today, we can see that, we actually did a fairly good job holding support here right at $13.90. We did end up breaking through it in the early sessions of the pre-market, but we ended up recovering very quickly. Ended up testing it here as well around the 555, close to 6, and we ended up recovering from it. And you can see us doing the same thing over here at around 840, between 845. So we end up having a pretty solid move going into the open, getting to a high of $14.54. And of course, at this $14.50 area, this becomes the area of resistance, which we were unable to actually pass for the rest of the day. If you also take a notice, we also have a resistance level right over here at the $14.40 area as well. And as the day started to progress, we started seeing lower resistance levels. As you can see right over here, we started having a resistance area in regards to $14, and let's call that 25 cents. So now when we take a look at what the support levels are looking like, we see that we reached a low down here to $13.57, and we're able to recover off of that very quickly. But as far as a solid support area that I'm seeing from AMC is definitely over here at this $13.90. As you can see, it was almost tested here in the early sessions, right around this 930 to 940. It was also tested, as you can see over here, inside the pre-market as well. So this 1390 area is definitely looking like a solid area of support for AMC. If we take a look right now into the after hours, and we go to this 1390 area, it's actually respecting it very, very well. Kind of looks like it's kind of holding up and having some support here right at $14. So I'll be definitely looking forward to seeing AMC finish above $14 and continue its bullish uptrend. If we take a quick look now at the 5-day, 5-minute, one thing that I like, which I'm seeing from AMC, it's steady. It's very steady. Yes, we ended up hitting a high over here, but again, this was during the pre-market, and also taking into consideration over here, like, we're actually doing a fairly good job. But we do know for the past 5 days, we definitely have a resistance area here at that $14.50, because we saw this over here as well on the 15th of March. So once we get past there, we could definitely go back into revisiting into that $15 and $16 area. Will it happen tomorrow? Hey, we'll have to see. That would be good, but it would definitely could see it happening next week, okay? So if we also take a look now here at the 3-month chart, one day. So just taking a look over here, we could definitely see once we can get up into this $15 area here, things can get very, very interesting. And actually we can get close to 16 and so forth. But as you can see, we do have some sort of resistance because again, we visited this previously. So it's definitely important to see AMC get to that $15 area. But just for a short-term goal, we just want to see AMC finish above 14 so it can continue to make those moves to the upside and continue this bullish trend. As you can see here by the 21-day EMA, we're doing a fairly good job all the way from the 23rd of February staying on trend, right? Staying right on trend, and that's what we love to see. All right, so right now we have the 5-day, 5-minute chart. We're going to be going over GME. And one thing that I love to see from GME, it does a great job on that $200 support area, which we've covered many times on this channel. As you can see right here, right at this 200, but we have $199.65. But we can see that it's a solid area of support. And this is an area where you could definitely make multiple plays off. Because as we go back all the way over here, even to going to the 16th, we could see how well GME has been using this $200 support. I'm going to open up a little bit so we could take a look at what's been going down from yesterday. So we ended up getting up to a high of $231 and didn't end up revisiting that for the entire day. So this definitely was an area of resistance that we need to take a look at. Since it didn't spend too much time up there, what we can certify and know is there's definitely some resistance at $226, another resistance area here at $225, and also another resistance here around $220. And as far as how low it got on this on yesterday was literally around $204. It didn't spend too much time, so we can call that 205, and of course making a strong recovery. If we take a look at what went down in the pre-market today, what I love to see is a gap up. So we end up having a strong gap up here, and we can see we ended up getting to a high of $221. But again, this is something from GME that we're not surprised at because we know about that $200 level and we know about that 210 and that 220 level that GME does a great job maintaining. So as we move on forward, we can see that we definitely have some strong support here in this 215 area that was going on and held pretty well throughout the later sessions of the pre-market. So as we get right into the open, we end up having a very strong dip, getting down to a low over here to around $198. You can see by the RSI down here, this is definitely a buying opportunity because we ended up recovering very quickly. Even if you didn't catch this, another area you could have caught was right here at this $200 support, and you could have been able to ride it up all the way up to here to $213. So of course, for the rest of the day, this also ended up being a resistance area because it was never able to pass 213, even though as you can see, it tested it on multiple occasions. So as we open up the chart even further, it's taking a look at what the support levels are actually looking like. So we see that we have some resistance right over here at around 207. So if we take a look at a support area that was tested on multiple occasions, we have to also take a look at this 204. If you take a look at this 204, we tested it right over here, and we also tested it during these sessions. But again, the market was down on the day, and it definitely did have an effect on GME because it ended up being down, like I said, 3.84%. As we get down here, you can see that we ended up hitting a low of 195.65. And one of the things that I love seeing, we recovered very quickly because we broke through that $200 support, yes, but ended up rebounding. So you can see right here, and this was an area literally going from around 255 going into the close that came a resistance area here at 201. But again, I am not concerned at all because as we open it up and we take a look at what's going on in after hours, we're still above that $200 area. So as long as GME is showing support at that $200 area, we're going to be continuously looking really good and still looking bullish. Like I said, there's a lot of volume, there's a lot of demand for GME, so that's why as far as the upsides that we're seeing and the swings and so forth, it's still looking really good and I'm still bullish on it. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing GME finish above at least $201. As you can see, we're using the 21-day EMA. Like I said, it didn't do a great job riding above the trend. It broke the trend, but I do believe it should be finishing above 201. And also to kind of show you guys very quickly on the 3-month 1-day chart, what we need to look forward to with GME, and we see these moves all the time, let's be honest here. So we want to see tomorrow it coming back into those 220 areas. And if it ends up getting past that 220, then we could see a move to 230. But it all depends on the conditions. All right, so we're going to be going over the most recent news for AMC. So AMC theaters to have 98% of its US locations open beginning Friday, March 19th. This is big. So more than 40 California AMCs, including all of its theaters in Los Angeles and San Diego counties, to reopen Friday. With additional openings in the United States expected over the next week, AMC anticipates that 99% of its U.S. circuit will be open by Friday, March 26. So that is next week. By Monday, March 22nd, 52 of AMC's 54 California locations are expected to be open. As part of the reopening on Friday, our new theater AMC Porter Ranch 9 at the Vineyards at Porter Ranch will open on March 19th for the first time and feature guest favorites like Dolby Cinema at AMC and AMC's signature recliners. On Monday, March 22nd, our new theater AMC Dine in Montclair Place 12 in Montclair, California will open for the first time and will feature AMC Dine-In delivery to seat, IMAX at AMC, and Dolby Cinema at AMC. AMC Theaters is the largest theatrical exhibitor in the United States, in Europe, and the Middle East, and in the world, announced that beginning Friday, March 19th, 98% of its U.S. theaters will be open for guests to enjoy the unparalleled experiences of movies on the big screen. AMC expects that by Friday, March 26, 99% of its U.S. circuit will be open. More than 40 AMC locations in California are reopening beginning Friday, March 19th, including all 25 locations in Los Angeles County and all 8 locations in San Diego County. A full list of California locations opening on Friday can be found below. As of Monday, March 22nd, AMC expects that 52 out of its 54 locations in California will be open. The company is preparing to resume operations at its remaining California AMC locations once the proper local approvals are in place. AMC will only reopen its theaters once approved to do so by state and local authorities. Among the upcoming openings in California are 2 brand new theaters in the Los Angeles area that will be serving guests for the first time ever. AMC Porter Ranch 9 at the Vineyards at Porter Ranch will have its grand opening on Friday, March 19th. Guests can expect AMC's most popular amenities, including Dolby Cinema at AMC and AMC's signature recliners. On Monday, March 22nd, AMC's newest dine-in location, AMC Dine-In Montclair Place 12, will open for the first time. Along with the delicious AMC Dine-In menu, guests can enjoy IMAX at AMC, Dolby Cinema at AMC, and the AMC signature recliners. AMC Dine-In Montclair Place 12 will open with a limited menu on March 22nd and will expand to its full AMC Dine-In menu on Friday, March 26th. So for my final thoughts, this is exciting news for AMC, which is going to be taking effect tomorrow. And I'm definitely looking forward to see how that ends up continuously being reflected inside the stock price. We're already up a lot for anyone who's been in AMC like myself. We are killing it right now, but I would highly suggest, considering how volatile the market is, Even though I still see upside for AMC, please make sure that you are putting those risk management measures in place to protect your profits. I also want to put in the disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So when you do invest, just know that you're doing it at your own risk. And for GME, all it needs to do is continuously respect those support levels and you'll be able to take advantage of swing trading opportunities, or if you want to be holding the stock as well, and just be in a position where, you know what, you're not feeling stressed out and so forth. And like I always say, please do not put in any money that you cannot afford to lose, okay? Hope you guys find this helpful. We'll talk soon.